Hello and welcome to another video tutorial on understanding body language, liars, cheats and happy feet. Okay, now I've got some sad news to report. Unfortunately, I had planned to do the third part of the Oprah Winfrey interview tonight with Michael Jackson. However, the videos that are coming via YouTube are not in sync, where I mean that when somebody is talking, the lips are not moving at the same time, and there's a 5 second delay. So it's almost impossible to read body language because it would be the body language that we'll be seeing will be 5 seconds too late, and it wouldn't be in sync. So the micro expressions and the gestural timing will be a million miles off. So I would not be able to give you an accurate read. I could analyze it for you, however, it wouldn't be very good, and I only analyze good videos. I can see good facial expressions, micro expressions, other gestures, and sadly, that video does not cut it. So if you can source the net and see if you can find one of the Oprah Winfrey interview, I think it's part 4 or part 5 that I need to do. Please send it to me and I'll have a look at it. But anyway, I've got another Michael Jackson video for you today, which is his statement from Neverland. So let's have a look what Michael's doing here.
Strong. As you may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication.
Right, okay, so the first thing I noticed here is Michael's illustrating with the head. He's emphasizing points. Now then, emphasis and timing and synchronization come with honesty, honest body language. So Michael already, within, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds, this is emphasizing the head to illustrate points. We do that with honest body language. So let's just watch it again.
Out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency
head down.
On pain medication.
There you go. A nodding of the head.
That's
good. Want a girlfriend real fast. Sorry, Michael.
Reconstructive surgery on
no thanks. Right.
There have been many disgusting statements.
Again, so look at the timing with the head nods between the disgusting statements. Again, that'll only come with honest movements, honest body language. Watch the head.
On my scalp. There have been many disgusting statements.
There you go, and again, that comes with the limbic system creating anger, serious anger. And look at the head jutting forward there. Animals make that same expression. So what we can see here is concealed anger from Michael Jackson. We can also see by the way he's talking. Now, Michael Jackson is quite loquacious. He enjoys talking. However, during this, it looks like he's gritting his teeth and he's talking via his teeth. Look how his facial expressions, his facial muscles don't engage around the zygomatic muscles at the corner of the cheek. It's almost like he's angry. He's angry. He's very, very angry, and we can see those muscles not engaging.
Made recently concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part.
So he's not widening the jaw. Everything is nice and compact, which again comes with anger. You'll find this whenever you talk about someone you don't like, you'll start gritting your teeth together and start talking through your teeth, so it sounds a bit funny. So we are showing our teeth here, and dogs use the same expression. Michael is showing his teeth in quite a lot in this interview, and it comes with aggression. And it comes with anger, so he's frustrated and angry, and that's the main reason why he's got to do this statement from his Neverland ranch.
These statements about me are totally false, as I have maintained from the very beginning.
Now, note the timing and synchronization there between what he said and what he did. Let's just scoot back one more time. You missed it.
Statements about me are totally false.
Shut his eyes and went totally false, so he moved the head. Emphasis on no. So what we can do there is let's just scoot back and let's just pause it and let's just take the music off and then watch Michael's head movement with everything off. That's it. There you go. So if you were watching that and you won't be able to listen to Michael Jackson, but you would just be able to watch his movements, his body language, you would say then that whatever he's talking about, he's completely denying it. Okay, so we've got timing there, even when he isn't saying anything, by turning the music off, which again, that expression comes with, yep, you guessed it, honesty.
Maintained from the very beginning, I am hoping for a speedy end to this horrifying.
So a use of double language there, honesty.
I shall not in this statement respond to all of the false allegations being made against me.
Now then, let's just scoot back for about 10-15 seconds. Now then, think about this. The autonomic nervous system makes us feel one of two things, either sympathetic or parasympathetic arousal. So parasympathetic is slowing everything down. It's slowing heart rate down, it's slowing your breathing rate down, it's slowing your movements down. We feel comfortable and confident. other side is a sympathetic nervous system, and that's when we feel stress, anxiety, and generally we're uncomfortable in our position. The classic giveaway with that is obviously uncomfortable movement, lots of pacifying gestures like head scratching, nose touches, behind the head scratches, things like that. But the classic giveaway for me is blinking rate. Michael Jackson's blinking rate here is very, very slowly.
Horrifying experience to which
So obviously when he's talking, so from now onwards,
statement respond to all of the false allegations being made
so
against
Michael's
me,
blinking
since
rate
my
here
lawyers have
again
advised me that this is not the proper forum in which to do that.
is very slow. So Michael's blinking rate there tells me that it's his parasympathetic nervous system kicking in here. Even though he's showing anger physically inside, his brain activity is actually slowing himself down, and we get that when we're being honest. If he was really deeply stressed out and concerned and worried, his eyes will be blinking massively, very, very fast. Increased blinking rate comes with guilt. However, Michael's blinking rate is quite slow and reserved, which again comes with honest body language.
Upset by the handling of this mass matter, by the incredible, terrible.
Okay, let me just scoot back now then. Watch that again. I won't talk for a second.
Particularly upset by the handling of this mass matter, by the incredible, terrible.
Now, note those gestures he makes there. Now, they are perfect for me. If you ever want an illustrator with Michael Jackson telling the truth,
particularly
look
upset
at.
by the handling of this
Let's see if I can just pause
matter, by the incredible.
There we go. Let me just scoot back. Let me just see if I can get an example of Michael Jackson's hand position there.
Do that. I will say that I am particularly
Let's just have a
upset
look. See if I can grab
by
it.
the handling of this mass matter.
There we go. So, I don't know if you noticed, but his palms there were down, not up.
This mass matter.
There you go.
By the incredible.
So think about if Michael Jackson was making that statement like that, with his palms up. So look at it again. If Michael was making that statement with his palms up, people think
by the handling of this mass matter.
If Michael Jackson was making that particular statement with his palms up, he's almost non-verbally asking us, the audience, to believe him, saying, "Do you think do you think I would do something like this?" We place our palms up. However, when we really haven't done anything wrong, we switch the palms round, just like that, subconsciously, to illustrate more. So what would look more emphatic? Michael using open palm gestures to get his points across like that, or like that. And obviously, these work a lot better. So but that again is all subconscious. He'll have no idea he's even done that. So again, if I'd have seen open palm gestures there during that statement, there's warning signs there, because people misread the open palm gesture as being completely honest. It is, but it's not as emphatic as that particular gesture that Michael's making there. So the palm slapping down.
Terrible mass media. At every opportunity, the media has dissected and manipulated these allegations to reach their own conclusions.
So I've seen anger.
I ask all of you to wait and hear the truth before you label or condemn me. Don't treat me like a criminal, because I am innocent. I have been.
Now look at that for emphasis. Innocent. Now, if he was guilty, he would flash a micro-expression straight after it. We don't. We see the same baseline Michael Jackson from this video, which is again anger.
Or condemn me. Don't treat me like a criminal, because I am innocent. I have been forced to submit to a dehumanizing and humiliating.
Look at the head nods. Emphasis again. Massive emphasis.
Department and the Los Angeles Police Department earlier this week. They served a search warrant on me, which allowed them to view and photograph my body, including my penis.
So what Michael's voice is starting to break here very slightly. That's starting coming with sadness now and honesty. So again, he wouldn't be able to control that in his brain. And we can see Michael's voice, if you listen to it very carefully, starting to break when he talks about this. That bit.
Search warrant on me, which
listen to the weak bit when he says weak.
Examination by the Santa Barbara County Sheriff Department and the Los Angeles Police Department earlier this week.
This week? So he's getting sad. So Michael Jackson showing sadness.
Photograph my body, including my penis, my buttocks, my lower torso, thighs, and any other area that they wanted. They were supposedly looking for any discoloration, spotting, blotches, or other evidence of a skin color disorder called vitiligo, which I have previously spoken about.
Now, the Michael's here is switching his eye contact and his, well, I beg your pardon, his blinking rate here is dramatically increasing from his normal baseline from before, and this comes with sympathetic arousal when we're talking about something that really angers us, and we can see that Michael's blinking rate now is a lot faster than what it was before.
Which I have previously spoken
That
about.
does come with additional cognitive processing, so creating things, but however we can see with his facial expressions and his head nods and his gestural timing that the whole thing here is factually correct,
The warrant
i.e.
also directed
honest.
me to cooperate in any examination of my body by their physician to determine the condition of my skin, including whether I have vitiligo or any other skin disorder. The warrant further stated that I had no right to refuse examination or photographs, and if I failed to cooperate with them, they would introduce that refusal at any trial as an indication of my guilt.
So Michael's backed into a corner here, big time, which is a deep shame for the lad, because you can see by his body language here, the honesty is flowing out. The good thing about Michael here is the lack of speech errors and the lack of paralinguistic errors. I don't see any. Michael has not made any errors throughout this whatsoever. I don't know if he's reading from an auto cue. I very much doubt it. When we read from an auto cue, we don't get the same emotion as if we're just talking from the, we shoot from the hip. So again, Michael here.
It was the most humiliating ordeal of my life.
So the big deep breath in comes after the most humiliating ordeal of my life. What does that tell me? Synchrony between what actually happened and how he felt. So we've got timing between emotions and movement there, which again comes from honesty.
One that no person should ever have to suffer.
And he's getting sadder and sadder and
even after
sadder.
Experiencing the indignity of this search.
So he's getting sad, and you can tell by his speech now. He's getting sad.
Wanted to take even more pictures. It was a nightmare.
And what you find now is Michael Jackson is starting to get breathless. Now, Michael hasn't moved an inch from that position. So again, when we get the heart rate up, our breathing rate starts to go higher and higher and higher. So obviously something's happened here in Michael Jackson's brain to make his breathing rate go faster and faster, and that comes with sympathetic arousal. So we've had a complete change from the parasympathetic before, now talking about how he was treated, and you can see his sympathetic nervous system is firing left, right, centre.
This is what I have to endure to prove my innocence, my complete innocence.
Now look at that. That's a spontaneous correction from innocence to complete, and we get that from emphasis, which comes with honesty.
My complete innocence. So be it. Throughout my life, I have only tried to help thousands upon thousands of children to live happy lives. It brings tears to my eyes when I see any child who suffers. I am not guilty of these allegations. But if I am guilty...
So again, we're seeing timing and synchronization there between the head nod no, gestural emblem, and the verbal communication.
Of anything, it is of giving all that I have to give.
And look at that emphasis there. If Michael Jackson's making a palm up statement, honest gesture, then big problem. He turns subconsciously his palm round to face like that for more emphasis.
It is of giving all that I have
emphasis right there.
To help children all over the world. It is of loving children of all ages and races. It is of gaining sheer joy from seeing children with their innocent and smiling faces. It is of enjoying through them the childhood that I missed myself.
Okay, this is good.
If I am guilty of anything, it is of believing what God said about children.
So I'm going to pause it right there. Okay, so we're looking at Michael Jackson's body language, and again, complete emphatic emphasis on honesty there. Again, timing and synchronization between head movements and speech. We're using the hand down, not the hand up, for illustration. We saw lack of blinking rate at the start of the video. Then we moved into the sympathetic nervous system with increased breathing rate and more gulps. But the whole thing is completely and utterly honest. So there you go. So another Michael Jackson video done by myself. Again, if you can source the net and try and find me that part 4 on the Oprah Winfrey interview, that would be great. If you've got the time, please check out my body language page. The website link is underneath this video, which is www.facebook.com/CJBacks. Please click like on that. and have a look-see, and please try and share these Michael Jackson videos as much as you can. If you've got Twitter, if you've got Facebook, please put them on your wall. I want as many people to see that Michael Jackson was completely and utterly innocent. So, from everyone here understanding body language, liars, cheats, and happy feet, I am CJB, and I do hope you've enjoyed that analysis on Michael Jackson. So, take care, and bye-bye for now.